It's market update time. Hey traders, we're gonna have a look at all the indices today in this video. Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and also the S&P. I'm gonna share with you what I see in the markets. So my purpose of the video is just to share with you what I see in this markets. You can or cannot agree with me, and I'm just sharing with you what I see. All right, guys. Before I start this video, don't place a trade based on what I'm saying in this video. I have no idea what is going to happen tomorrow. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the charts right now. All right, guys, before I start this video, once again, if you'd like to grab a free course and free access to all my top trading strategies, you can do that with the first link below. Or if you'd like to get a, if you'd like to book a coaching call with me, the links are in the description as well too. Let's get straight into the video. Let's actually have a look at the Dow Jones first. So the Dow Jones has actually done what? Well, the first thing on the Dow Jones, you actually can see it's actually rolled over, right? We're rolling over right now, and we're starting to get this increase in volume. The market is still looking quite weak through here. You can see how we've broken this trend line here. This trend line has definitely been a key area of support and resistance in the markets. As you can see down the bottom here, have this support down here, and then we have this level up through here as well too. So you can see this whole downward movement, this lower high, and now creating another lower low is in this big downward movement through here. So the market's looking quite weak. The market's looking really weak. So for you numbnuts out there just saying, you don't understand what you're talking about, John, I'm buying the market. It's just like, don't you know how to read the market? Don't you know how to read the charts? If you guys are going long right now, go back. How the markets work is exactly what I was talking about in the last video. Look, lower high. What's it doing now? Lower low. Who's in control? Sellers. That's it. That's basic one-on-one. Actually basic, but also powerful. What's actually happening in the markets? The markets are looking weak right now. Dow Jones is looking weak right now, and there's no need. There's nothing here to say the market's likely to keep going up. In fact, we're getting a lot more sellers breaking past key areas of support, breaking past key areas in the markets right now. Now, no one knows what's going to happen, but if you're looking at the probability, guys, if you look at what the market is telling you right now, sellers are in control. And if you look at the weekly chart, guess what we also just broke? On the weekly chart, we just broke this trend line, this trend line right here, which was a big trend line coming up through there. So guys, the market's looking really weak. And if we're likely to get some downside, it's getting into late August now, getting into September. Guys, the market is likely, I don't know what's going to happen, but we are now getting a very nice pullback off this. And this is the very first nice big red down bar with a lower high. Very nice, clear defined lower high. Sellers are in control, guys, right now, and so therefore you do not want to be buying this market. Once the market starts to make this another nice higher low, like you can see here, right? Like, yes, when the market runs up and you got this nice higher low here, another higher low here, another higher low, and breaking of the highs, guess what? Buyers in control. What's happening here? Lower high. Sellers in control. Do not be buying this market right now, guys. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna buy it because the market's down. It's like, and the market always goes up, right? It's like, come on now, be smart about what you're doing. Same with the S&P 500, but the S&P 500 is looking very weak. Like, there is nothing bullish about this chart. More downside is likely to come from this market. Do not be buying this market, guys. Do not, that's something I'm not saying short the market. I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying don't buy this market because there's no need to. We are rolling over right now. There is a big rolling over topping pattern right now, and we're breaking below. You can see what actually happened here on this day here. We are likely to continue to get some more downside in the markets, and as you can see, we ran up to this top up here. And now, guess what's actually here? We actually closed below this weekly high point. That is the very first time, guys. That's the very first time we've actually done that in a long time. And what do I mean by that? Look at this here. This is what I mean here. What do we have? We have this high point through here, right? Market comes down, bounce off support. We have this high point through here, market comes down, bounce off support. We have this high point through here, market runs up. We have this high point through here, market runs up. We have this high point through here, market runs up, closes below. This is the very first lower weekly close below a support level. Every other time, once it broke past support, I want to break past the resistance level, became support. Break past resistance, became support. Break past resistance, became support, and then broke back up. Now this is the very first time it closed lower. This is a very, 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 very weak sign, guys. Very weak sign. And we're looking at these bars right now. We're getting some very big red bars through here. And so guys, and now we're making a lower high as well, too. Sellers are in control right now. More downside is likely to come. And the same with the Nasdaq. If you look at the Nasdaq, what's happening with the Nasdaq? The Nasdaq is doing the exact same thing. We are rolling over in the markets. We may get a little upside from here, guys. We may get like a little upside from here, like that. But you know, we may get a little upside from that, but guys, I expect this type of action to happen real soon. So more downside is likely to come when it comes to indices. Don't be buying this market right now, guys.